What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. USA basketball defeated Puerto Rico, blew out Brazil, but Steve Kerr still got something to say. Let's just jump right in and talk about it. You know how we do.
If this world were mine.
So real quick, my last video about USA beating Puerto Rico got blocked, so I took that down off of YouTube. I'm gonna take it down off of TikTok too, probably. But nonetheless, I was trying to be nice in the video, you know what I'm saying some good things about Steve Kerr, as far as that that he has to be under some sort of restrictions, some handcuffs, you know what I'm saying, is the term I use. Um, so, you see USA dominated Brazil. Steve Kerr made a comment that, I was just going to give him congratulations, say great job. It took 4 games to figure it out, but you figured it out, 3.5, whatever. Now we're starting to see the domination that some of us, expected to see. So Steve Kerr, remember I said in one of my videos, guys, it's not that hard. It's coaching. Coaching is not that hard. It's not, especially when you have a mind frame, the mindset, and the mindfulness to do everything necessary to get ahead of the game, get your team better than the rest at a good pace. So then we get Steve Kerr saying, what I said, coaching is not that difficult. Then he made a comment about putting 3 of the greatest scorers or 3 of the top scorers on the floor at the same time or starting. Yeah, see, this where I'm gonna have to get at you, Steve. This where I was trying to be nice, but since you want to make that comment, if it wasn't for Mark Jackson, anyway. Let's move on from that. So what are the 3 scorers? I mean, obviously everybody on that team can score. Drew Holiday maybe isn't a scorer. Bam Adebayo, right? Who else? Who else, y'all? Because everybody else I can think of, they're scorers. And somebody might be like, Derek White. Derek White isn't a scorer. Derek White can score. He's just not asked to. Derek White can throw down. Straight up. Derek White can get it done. Which brings me to salute to Derek White, Devin Booker, Anthony Edwards, Kevin Durant, and then, of course, LeBron James. Those 5 have been playing really good for USA. I mean, consistently. I know I've been on Devin Booker. I definitely would have him coming off the bench. But Devin Booker's been doing great. He's probably going to do the same thing, whether he's starting or coming off the bench. But he's doing great. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, who are those 3 scorers you're talking about, Steve? Who are you talking about? Talking about Kevin Durant? Talking about Anthony Edwards? Talking about LeBron James, the all-time leading scorer? And they can't. Now, we've definitely seen them on the floor together at the same time, but they not starting, right? You can't start them. Or you talking about Joel Embiid, who's led the league in scoring a few times? You're not talking about him? Oh, who are you talking about? Who are you talking about? And then, you know what? Let's just put that aside. But we already talked about, and it was already understood that when these guys come into this Olympic play, even from FIBA, when 2 years ago, when you go to FIBA, you know that maybe your role in the NBA is not going to be the same when it comes to FIBA or Olympic play, right? You're going to have to make a sacrifice, or you might be asked to do something else. It might not even be a sacrifice. It just might be, we want you to do something else completely. We want you to utilize this attribute in your skill set. Don't do anything else. Just do this. You might get that, but nonetheless, regardless, we already understand that those things are taking place, that everybody knows I might not have the same role. So I'm trying to, again, Steve, so what are you talking about? Huh? Which guys are the 3 top scorers that their only role will be to score? They're not going to do nothing else but to score. You can't ask them to do nothing else. Who are you talking about? Kevin Durant's doing a lot. LeBron James hasn't scored 20 points, but maybe one time his whole Olympic career. And that was recently, right? I mean, who are you? Help me out. Get in the comment section. Let me know what Steve Kerr is talking about. You know what I'm saying? What? Because coaching isn't that difficult at all. Not at all. It's one of those things you can learn to manage. But as far as understanding just how to be a great coach and understanding how to motivate and encourage and empower and to get guys to do everything that's needed to do, the things that they want to do, and even some of the things that they don't want to do, getting those guys to understand that and do those things. Yeah. Salute on the championships. Salute to Kevin Durant helping you out with that. Salute to Mark Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Steph, Draymond. But I'm going to get out of here with this. Let me just quickly say this, because a lot of people don't mention this. But when they talk about, the Warriors versus the Pistons, those championship Warriors versus the championship Pistons with Chauncey Billups, or those championship Warriors versus the Chicago Bulls with Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, or those championship Warriors versus the Los Angeles Lakers with Kobe Bryant or Shaquille O'Neal. One thing we don't always hear about, if at all, is the coaches. So are these games being played? Are these fantasy games being played without coaches? Is that what we're talking about? Because if we talking about with coaches, if we talk about with coaches, well, anyway. So with that being said, the men's look like they, got it figured out. But we're going to sit back and just enjoy this gold medal. 2 more games left, right? Serbia, out of there. Then the next game, out of there. We should be getting that gold. So get in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. But we're going to get out of here. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining me. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to see you guys on that next one. All right.
If this world were mine.